Welcome to my channel. We love Dubai. Never forget to subscribe the channel.
There's a certain electricity that charges the air when you find yourself falling in love. It's a thrill that awakens the soul, tingling from your toes to your fingertips, leaving you in a state of perpetual excitement. This excited love, a mixture of anticipation, desire, and nervous energy, is an experience like no other, a whirlwind that sweeps you off your feet and changes everything. At the heart of excited love is the thrill of discovery. Every encounter with the person you're drawn to feels like the uncovering of a new layer, a peek into a world you've never seen before. Conversations stretch into the early hours of the morning, where the rest of the world falls away, and it's just the two of you, exploring each other's minds, hearts, and souls. Each word exchanged is a building block in the foundation of something beautiful and potentially life-changing. The physical reactions to excited love are undeniable. Your heart races at the mere thought of them, your breath catches when you see their name pop up on your phone, and a smile that you can't seem to suppress spreads across your face whenever they're near. These reactions are more than just feelings, they are manifestations of your body and mind reacting to the profound connection you feel with this person. The anticipation of the next touch, the next kiss, the next moment together becomes almost intoxicating. The excitement of new love is also fueled by uncertainty and unpredictability. There's a sense of mystery surrounding the future, an exhilarating yet nerve-wracking question mark hanging over what's to come. Will this turn into something lasting? Is this the beginning of forever, or just a fleeting moment? These questions keep you on your toes, adding a layer of suspense to the already thrilling experience of falling in love. This stage of love is often marked by intense emotions, joy that makes you feel like you're floating, and an almost painful longing when you're apart. Time apart feels like an eternity, and time together seems to fly by in the blink of an eye. The emotional rollercoaster can be both exhilarating and exhausting, but it's all part of the magic of this phase. The highs are higher, the lows deeper, and everything feels more vivid. In excited love, even the mundane becomes extraordinary. A simple coffee date feels like the most important event of the day. A casual text message can brighten your entire week. The excitement isn't just about the grand gestures or the romantic milestones, it's about the little things that now carry so much more weight. Every shared experience, no matter how small, adds to the growing tapestry of your relationship, each thread a different shade of excitement, passion, and joy. However, excited love isn't without its challenges. The intensity of emotions can sometimes lead to anxiety or insecurity. The fear of losing this newfound happiness can create doubts or push you to overthink every interaction. It's easy to become consumed by the need for reassurance, to seek out signs that the other person feels the same way, or to worry that you might scare them away with the depth of your feelings. Yet, it's this vulnerability that makes excited love so powerful. It's the risk of opening up your heart, knowing it could either be cradled or crushed. As this love grows, the initial excitement may evolve into something deeper, more stable. The frantic heartbeat that once accompanied every meeting might slow to a steady rhythm, but the connection remains, stronger and more resilient. The transition from excited love to lasting love is a journey, one that doesn't diminish the excitement but instead roots it in a solid foundation of trust, understanding, and commitment. In the end, excited love is a celebration of possibility. It's a time when dreams seem just within reach, where the future is a canvas waiting to be painted with all the colors of your emotions. It's a reminder that love, in its earliest stages, is about more than just attract. Love is a fundamental human need, akin to water and air. It is an emotion that transcends culture, language, and time, deeply rooted in our very existence. From the moment we are born, we are wrapped in the arms of love. Our first cries are met with soothing whispers, our first steps are celebrated with joyful smiles. This early experience of love is not just about affection, it is about survival. We are born with an inherent need to connect, to be held, to be cherished. As we grow older, the need for love evolves but never diminishes. It becomes more complex, intertwined with our sense of self-worth and our understanding of the world. The love we seek is no longer just about physical touch or words of affirmation. It becomes about emotional support, intellectual connection, and spiritual alignment. We crave a love that sees us, understands us, and accepts us in our entirety, flaws and all. the need for love drives much of human behavior. It influences our choices, our actions, and even our thoughts. We seek love in our friendships, in our romantic relationships, and sometimes, even in the work we do. This need can be so overwhelming that it leads people to make significant life changes, moving across the country, changing careers, or ending toxic relationships, all in the pursuit of love. However, the need for love can also be a source of pain. When this need is unmet, it can lead to feelings of loneliness, despair, and even worthlessness. The absence of love creates a void that many struggle to fill. People may turn to temporary distractions, material possessions, casual relationships, or unhealthy habits, to numb the ache of an empty heart. Yet, these are fleeting solutions, mere band-aids over a wound that requires deeper healing. The unfulfilled need for love can lead to a sense of longing that feels almost unbearable. This longing is not just for romantic love but for connection in all its forms. It is the desire to be seen, to be heard, to be understood. It is the yearning for a soul-deep connection with another human being, someone who recognizes and accepts the essence of who you are. In today's world, where technology often replaces face-to-face interaction, the need for love can feel even more pronounced. Social media, while connecting us to a broader network of people, often leaves us feeling more isolated. The curated images and highlight reels of others' lives can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy, making us believe that we are the only ones who are lonely, the only ones whose need for love is unmet. But in truth, the need for love is universal. It is the common thread that binds us all, regardless of our differences. Understanding and accepting this need is the first step towards fulfilling it. It requires vulnerability, admitting that we need others, that we cannot go through life alone. It means opening ourselves up to the possibility of rejection and hurt because the potential reward is worth the risk. True love, in any form, is a powerful force that can heal, inspire, and transform. Self-love is another important aspect of this journey. Before we can fully receive love from others, we must first learn to love ourselves. This means recognizing our worth, embracing our flaws, and being kind to ourselves. It is about setting boundaries, knowing our limits, and not settling for less than we deserve. When we love ourselves, we create a space within us where love can flourish, a space that others can enter and where genuine connections can be made. Ultimately, the need for love is a reflection of our humanity. It is a reminder that we are social creatures, that we thrive in connection, and that our lives are enriched by the love we give and receive. Love is not just an emotion, it is a necessity. It is what makes life meaningful, what gives us hope, and what drives us to be better, kinder, and more compassionate. In a world that often feels fragmented and disconnected, love remains the one thing that can unite us all. It is a fork. Love, with all its splendor, is often celebrated as one of the most profound experiences in life. However, where there is love, there can also be pain. Love pain, or the emotional anguish that stems from love lost, unrequited love, or relationship difficulties, is a deeply human experience. It is a universal truth that love can both elevate and devastate,